Hello everyone and welcome to Dr. D Reviews. My name is Daniel Mounsey and today I'm going to give you an overview of the Baader Mark V binocular viewer and explain some of its features as well as the accessories you see before you. Obviously we have the Baader Mark V binocular viewer, we have the three glass path correctors, the 1.25, the 1.7 as well as the 2.6. We also have the Astrophysics 1.7x Barkhan-Barlow as well as the Baader T2 prism with the collar and standard 2-inch nose piece. The first thing that I'll point out to you is this rotatable eye cup, which allows you to insert the eyepiece and give it a secure fit on all sides of the barrel and keep the eyepiece centered. On the earlier Zeiss model, there was a thumb screw, which when you tightened tended to shift the eyepiece and knock the eyepiece off center, and the images wouldn't quite merge in some cases. So this is an improvement over that design. There's also a provision here with a little collar to adjust the focus of each eyepiece to make them parafocal to your eyes. So I like that. The way the glass path correctors are attached is to screw them into the nose piece. Now the 1.25 glass path and the 1.7 are attached in the same manner. The 2.6 on the other hand is a different story, which I'll get to in just a moment. So in order to attach the glass path, I would simply screw it into the nose piece of the binocular viewer. And take in mind the purpose of the glass path is to help suppress any false color introduced by the beam splitter or prism inside. So in this configuration, I would then take the prism diagonal and bayonet that onto the nose piece. And take in mind this configuration will produce the most amount of in travel. In fact, on my 6-inch refractor, I had about a 1/16 of an inch of play left to come to focus. So I was really at the cusp there. And take in mind that it's going to give you about 1.5x in this current configuration that you see here. But take in mind these are not exact numbers, these are just approximate estimates here. Now if I were to take the Barkhan-Barlow and attach it to the nose piece of the prism diagonal, this is going to give you about 3 times magnification. But it's also going to require the longest amount of out travel. And in fact, I have to use an extension tube in order to achieve focus on my refractor in this configuration that you see here. And if I were to remove the 1.25 glass path and just go with the Barkhan-Barlow, that would produce about roughly 2.5x or so. So that just gives you an idea of what the what's achieved by using these accessories like this. And also note that it allows you to use long focal length eyepieces. You always want to have your higher magnifications at the bottom and use longer focal length eyepieces rather than short focal length eyepieces without any Barlows. Next thing I'm going to show you is how the 2.6 attaches. So what we will do is remove the prism and also remove the Barkhan-Barlow, which we do not want. And then what we will do is unscrew the collar and attach the 2.6 glass path in upside down. Okay, in this manner here. And note that this is the only glass path that you put in this configuration. And then I will put the collar back in place. And then remove the 1.25 glass path because we don't want to use that in conjunction with the 2.6. And then simply attach it here. Now I've tried to look at the image quality here and it looks really fantastic using this. And in this current configuration, it brought it out about 2.5 inches or so compared to the 1.25. And the image quality is absolutely superb. If you try to attach the 2.6 like the 1.25 and the 1.7, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to see spherical aberration. But like I said, it does produce wonderful image quality. And if this binocular viewer is in the budget, this, in my opinion, is the finest one in the world. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, please feel free to visit my website, drdreviews.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions I can. Thanks for watching.